You ever been out in the shed working on some of your bikes and you get to thinking how hard and how expensive it can be to find some parts and pieces for your old vintage bike? And you know, somewhere out there on this planet, somewhere, those parts exist. And I'm not talking about the eBay guys who are gouging the hell out of everybody, you know, charging $400 for a foot peg on a 74 CB750 or something. Not those guys. Instead of being guys who just want stuff, let's also be guys who can give stuff. Because I'm sure if we look around hard enough, you probably got something sitting on the shelf or out back in some shed somewhere that you can just give away. Something you've forgotten about and don't really care about and somebody else can use. I'm certainly guilty of that. If I go look in that shed right now, I'm sure I can pull something off the shelf that somebody can use. And I'm gonna do the same thing out back. I'm just gonna go in that old junk pile and see what I can find. So let's go see if we can make a difference. Help somebody out. All right, let's go. Well, this won't take long. I know there's something in here somebody can use. Here we go, that'll do. So we got this, got some junk here. Perfect. Don't even know what that is. It says Yamaha, so it's off of Yamaha. I'm sure somebody will recognize it. All right, that was a good start. Now what I think we should do is head out to the old swamp. It's got a bunch of junk sitting in there, a couple of old bikes. I'm sure if we look hard enough, we'll find a treasure for somebody out there. All right, let's go make somebody's day. Come on. Closer look at what we got here. Let's see if we can get this thing off this igniter. We've only got a couple of connectors here and a couple of screws. That's it. Perfect. Little igniter box off of a 400 Seika. I'm sure there's somebody out there who needs one of these things. So, all right, let's get out of here. Okay, let's take a look. Here's what we got. First up, this brake caliper. This is off of an old Yamaha. Now I'm not really sure which model, but I did do a quick Google image search. And what turned up was this hit right here, and it's pretty clear to say that it has multiple fits. It's off of a RD250, an RD350, RD400, a TX500, an XS500, a TX650, and there's probably a few more on there, so I'm pretty sure somebody could use this thing. Next up was this plastic front piece of trim. Now, I'm not really sure what that's from. And when I did a Google image search, nothing concrete came up. My guess is probably off that Seika 400 in the junk pile, but maybe not. If you recognize it, then you tell me. Then there's this, the igniter box. Now that's a pretty cool little item. When I did, just for laughs, I went and did a eBay search to see what came up. And there's a guy out there selling two of them, and he's selling these things for just over 200 bucks a piece. You can't begrudge the guy for trying to make a profit, but whatever. Mine's of no use to me, and I'm just as happy to let somebody have it if they need it. Now I know what you're thinking. I can't guarantee this thing works. It's a piece of electronics, I can't test it. But neither did that guy on eBay. He's not saying his work either. So this would be a good option for somebody who doesn't know and they just want to try it out. So here it is. So to move these things, I'm just going to list them as free on one of the local online classified ad websites. And it's really not local. It's called Kijiji. Most of you have probably heard about that. It's pretty popular around here anyway. I don't know globally, but I think eBay actually owns part of it or has something to do with it. Anyway, I'll let you know how that pans out and see if anybody actually wants these things. You know, the whole point of me doing this is just to help fellow bikers fix up old bikes and maybe inspire guys like you to do the same thing. Just have a quick look through your parts pile and see if you can spare some bits and pieces to help somebody out. Now, I don't begrudge people making a few bucks, but if you can pass it along for nothing, like stuff like this, come on, just give it away. Help somebody out, put an old bike back on the road, make somebody's day. It's easy to do. And don't forget, once you're long gone, when they're sifting through all of your stuff, nobody's gonna know what half of this stuff is and what it's good for. It'll end up in landfill somewhere. So do somebody a favor right now, help them out, give it away, put some more bikes on the road. All right, I got stuff to do. See ya.